Welcome to I Am Alpha. Today, I kind of want to discuss something that happened at work. Pretty much, what happened is some guy came into the store. A couple customers complained about this gentleman coming in and exposing himself out in the public in the store. Good lord! Now, as men, we should not be doing that shit. When I heard about that, it did dawn on me on what and how maybe this could have happened. I mean, maybe the dude was a little bit crazy. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe nowadays, for men, it's really hard and to know our roles. I feel like most men nowadays are imprisoned in their own masculinity. They they have no idea how to use their masculinity. They don't know where to aim it at. And it has to do what I believe is the rise of women and their positions that they are in now in jobs and in life and their authority. They take leadership roles now. Sometimes they're head of household. Hell, sometimes they're single parents, and the fact of the kids are seeing that, and when they get raised up like that, especially the males, they tend to think that the mom or the women are the leaders, and they fall back. They allow women to lead, which is not, it's not a bad thing, but as men, we're made to lead. We are made to hunt. We're made to go out and do things. But that male when that male role model is missing in our lives, we tend to see that that the mother is the leader, and we bring that up into our adulthood, and we have the women start leading. Now, it's like I said, it's not a bad thing, and I believe in equal rights, especially with women. And it's still not equal nowadays. But what I'm seeing is confusion of not knowing our roles as men. And lucky for you, there are things out there to teach you and to guide you, and that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. And just knowing that the instinct that's inside of us is to reproduce with a woman. That's the instinct. That's what is in us from day one. And when we're confused on how to do it, or not shown the correct and proper way, it can eat you up inside. It can definitely do some mental damage to you, to where you could go out on the street and expose yourself. Hell, you can go out and rape somebody. And this is the type of society that we live in nowadays. And I don't know if it's going to get worse. I don't know what's the next step. I mean, there's already transgenders out there. There are already, gay marriages, and hey, you can be whatever you want to be. That's not an issue. Definitely not with me. But the thing is this, it's when I see it, I feel like we're confused. Like, I see all these transgenders and I see all these gay people, and maybe they are born like that, and I have no place to really say that they're wrong, and I definitely don't. But in my mind and the way I see it, maybe it's just all confused, especially like I said, with the rise of women and their roles in life. It is kind of confusing. If you're a male without a male role model and you're growing up under a woman, it is hard to know how to use your masculinity. It is hard to show it and be and not offend. I think that's the main thing is like, as men nowadays, is we're afraid to offend women because women's emotions are boom. They're quick. If you piss off a woman, hell fucking yeah, they're gonna fucking show you. And sometimes it's a test. Sometimes they're testing your masculinity. And as us as men, instead of accepting the test and knowing that it's a test, we back down. And that just shows beta male traits. That just shows that to the women that we're not man enough to step up to them. And that's what they want. They don't want an asshole that's going to overpower them, but they want to know that when the challenge comes up, that that you can rise to that challenge, and that you can show her that you are man. And when I say, think about, okay, with the gays, now you don't, they're feminine and there's feminism and there's masculinity. Now, even in gay couples, there's those two polar opposites. One's one and one's the other. No matter what, you can't have two of the same, otherwise it will never work. So you don't have to be a straight male or a straight woman to experience that. So when I speak on masculinity, it goes for both sex. And the confusion of it is, we see all this stuff in the news. People, you go to your job, you can easily be harassed as a woman, easily. Back in the day, most of the guys, they just overlooked that shit. They're like, oh yeah, whatever, Nowadays, they take that shit fucking serious. They do. And you can lose your fucking job for saying the wrong fucking shit. But it just blows my mind. And I'm glad that I am where I am right now, because I'm not saying I would probably expose myself out in public, but fuck, dude. Without knowing, just me thinking is like, without knowing what to do, that would be fucking confusing. That would be really confusing to actually to live. I'm just thinking like, dang, like if I didn't know how to pick up a chick, if I never like kissed a girl or touched a girl, that would freak me out if I ever had the opportunity to. If I did not know what I'm doing, or if I didn't learn, or if I wasn't able, like it's hard for me to think about it, but it's just like, dang, I'd probably fucking lose my cool and fucking probably would expose myself somewhere, trying to fucking say, hey, I got a dick, look at it. That's pretty much what that dude was doing. But man, just be glad that there is knowledge out there for us guys to learn and to take in. And the other side of the coin is being able to use those tools properly. You can't just use all these techniques or all these hacks and stuff and use them wrong, because that would have the same effect, and it could be even worse. So just be cautious out there. I mean, the rise of men is coming. We're gonna get our shit back. Not to say we're gonna overpower, but just as men, we need to find our way back to our manliness, and we will. We definitely will. So hit the like, leave a comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.